Hello, this is Kitty Anderson, your board certified coach. This video covers someone starting HRT at age 64. She is coming alive with this new treatment, as well as HRT Plus. The last 10 minutes cover the benefits to coaching. Here I am, age 66. I am fit. I am capable. I am strong. I've been doing HRT for 17 years. The best HRT. I became a certified coach in 2019, and I've been coaching menopausal women, helping them navigate the medical system that is really not set up to serve us, not set up for health.
Build your personal plans at jumpstartaip@gmail.com.
She has 4 times the dementia risk because of autoimmune.
We are working out a prevention plan for dementia.
Session 1, she told me, I can't remember ever being cheerful. That was so sad. We turned this around. There we go.
Hey there.
I see you.
Yeah.
Ha!
It's been a long 2 weeks, Kitty.
Oh my. What's been going on?
Oh, lost my pen. Let me find my pen. Yeah, so I upped my dose of estradiol and felt that, pop that you talked about.
She felt a major pop, and that means major progress.
Oh, so I called I called their office, left a message, and no one's bothered to get back to me.
Right.
So it's just frustrating.
We covered the 20 ways to get HRT.
So in the interim,
remind me how you found this provider and what a little bit of your history of how you found this person.
so she was recommended by my primary.
Oh, okay.
And she actually runs the menopause clinic at University Hospital. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my God. Shockingly, this hospital system was not optimizing menopausal care. They weren't even returning her phone calls. She could increase her estradiol dose, but I'm going to help her find a new provider.
We cover 20 different ways to get your HRT in the United States.
So for some good news,
okay,
kind of figuring out what, or at least piecing some things together now that I've kind of got the brain power and confidence to figure out where I want to go for a transition when I'm done with doing my 40-hour-a-week thing.
Okay.
So,
on the higher dose estradiol, she is setting new life goals.
Probably at the beginning of December, I signed up for an Udemy course. Do you know that company, the online educational?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So they have I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So they have a landscaping design course. So I signed up for that. Nice. And I don't think I could have done that without having your help to get on HRT.
Wow, Betsy.
Yeah.
The magic of getting your brain back in gear and at your age. Think of that. That's crazy accomplishment. Almost no one in America is doing this. We lost this generation of 20 years of women, and almost nobody is going back out to restart that, rekindle that fire.
So you are really special because this is
Oh.
really rare. This is really rare.
The fun, well, thank you very much for that. And the fun thing is that this dovetails with my very first dipping my toe back into education.
With HRT Plus, learning is easy.
Yeah, you're finding your path forward when it just looked like everything was going to be the same thing every day, going to work, coming home, blah, blah, blah. And now you're like, oh, I can tackle new things.
Yeah.
I can tackle things that I've done since I was a kid. Why did I not think I could do this before?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So
it's shocking, isn't it? The power of that emotional support of the hormones. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Makes such a difference. Oh my gosh, you're going to live to be 100.
Well,
We've worked out a 15-point plan for her recovery.
Let's talk about the improvements by session 6.
less moodiness is another goal or another thing. And I want to do everything I can to keep my brain. I've got a history of dementia on my mom's side, and my dad only had problems because he had cancer and it metastasized to his brain.
She's going to keep coaching just for the brain enhancements.
I've got the history of concussions, so that's not always good because that's another reason why I want to take care of my brain. And I want to, when I bought this property, I'm like, okay, I've got 30 years of work ahead of me. And so I want to be being able to get out there and be physical and take care of the land. And
yeah. Do you feel any pain? Do you feel daily pain?
That was the interesting thing that your question actually came up this morning. I was going, oh, because I would have probably persistent right hip pain when I sleep on that side for, gosh, at least 5 years, and that's gone. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So
insane. Okay.
that was you don't realize it until it's gone and you think about it going, wait a minute, I used to have to flip over to my left side. So yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. Did
Me
you say
too.
you had like a tinnitus thing going on?
Yes. And that has continued to get better.
She has improvement in the ringing in her ears. And now we're going to talk about brain fog. She's not at 100% yet.
And I want to say brain fog was your initial core symptom that you wanted cleared. So what percentage of that brain fog do you think is taken care of?
And I'm not sure if it's, so to answer your question, probably 30 to 50%.
Oh gosh.
I can sit down and like fly through my notes a lot faster. We have a better program, but I'm tackling it instead of being intimidated by it.
Right.
And oh my God, Kitty, do you know what doom piles are for ADHD people?
Doom piles? I know that. Oh,
DOOM.
Yeah. No, I mean, is it the pile that never ends, or what is it?
It's instead of your room is full of stacks of stuff.
Okay.
And the doom is didn't organize, only moved.
Oh.
So that's what the millennials have named those piles. That characteristic is doom piles.
Right.
So I'm organizing my doom piles, and my office has been a hot mess and my bedroom has been a hot mess for probably a good 5 years or more. So
Oh my gosh.
so I finally have that resilience to attack that without being overwhelmed, you know?
Right. You're getting your organizational skills back. You're getting some patience to take on a huge task. So you're getting that ability to break a task into smaller pieces so that it's chewable.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we can take the doom out of your piles, right?
Yep.
Because which that right there is super powerful to get that negative word out of your life. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful result.
She's feeling strong enough to work her trauma safely.
To actually take, that's my next big step of bravery, is actually contact a psychiatrist to go through issues I've been trying to resolve for about 8 years now.
Wow.
Yeah. It was trauma as a kid, and I think it's, so anyway, so that all coupled with grief, because it's like, yeah, where'd that joy go? Why is that happy piece
Right.
so transient? I understand joy can be transient, but happiness is a choice. So anyway, if that answers your question, so I'm sorry.
You had said that you can't remember the last time you were cheerful.
Yeah.
That's a quote for you.
Yeah.
That really sticks with me, and I just had thought a lot about that particular piece. And I think there's certainly the hormonal component, but what happens with the low hormones, the trauma just pops up. It's so sensitive, you don't want to go address it. The fact that you're thinking about addressing it now means you have some sense of safety that you could open up that book and start work there. So that is a breakthrough thing too. That is a huge thing that when you started all this, that was just so under the covers, right? That was just hidden and was not a part of our discussions at all. The fact that it's popping up now by session 4 and you've been working on the hormones, they're building a sense of safety for you. So this is exciting. You have discovered so many things that are really opening up, and then you're moving forward with a new specialist, which I love, because then there could be a bunch of breakthroughs there. I actually had a regional psychiatrist who runs clinical trials, but he also had his own practice, and I was able to squeeze in, and he evaluated my diet for the brain impacts. He evaluated my medicines, my HRT. He just didn't know dosing on HRT. So that was super insightful for me. That how siloed everything is, that you've got all these emotional benefits from the HRT, but even a psychiatrist that's famous, he's famous. He doesn't know what they do exactly or how you should feel. But he was like so impressed. He said, Kitty, this is a program. I've never seen a program before. So that's goodness. You're putting together a program. That's what you're doing. When you work with all these different specialists, you get the whole picture and you're getting this massive education. There's a lot of resistance out there to us thriving, and it's ridiculous, but the benefits are there. Like I said, I'm in university coursework and I'm taking 2 neuroscience courses this semester, and I've already taken like 10. They let me into the School of Medicine to take a leadership course. They let me in to take a neuropharmacology course. So, I mean, I'm 66 and a half and I can go do stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. That is so awesome. Interesting. Wow. That's fascinating, Kitty.
Yeah. So
now we're at the end of session 6. Let's talk about the benefits. I act as a collaborator and a navigator, even for someone with a deep biology background.
Well, Kitty,
Okay,
I'm sorry,
we
go
are
ahead.
getting close. Let's close this with what has been the benefit to coaching?
Oh God, peace of mind. It has been, you have been a lifesaver because I was in despair,
Hmm.
fighting for something that I needed, I know I needed, and dealing with not fully informed or open provider. Um, and you have been, I mean, you're just a wealth of information. You're such a resource. And I knew that instead of having to what I call drive the bus, you've already been down this road and you've done more deep diving than I ever could have the patience or depth of knowledge to understand. So yeah, you're everything in a coach that I was hoping for and more. So
Oh.
yay, go Kitty.
I guess I'll keep doing it.
Oh God, please do. Because I'm sending women to you, as a matter of fact, to all your YouTube videos and telling them that I was so fed up that I just wanted someone to. That's kind of what I felt like, that this cycle was repeating with my doctor saying, okay, well, you tell me. And I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, or the
Yeah.
nurse, the OBGYN nurse practitioner. I mean, yeah. So anyway, you were, oh my God, so helpful to
Yeah.
getting me in such a short time, getting me feeling so much better.
Yeah. Yes. And you know best your body, and you know best how your body's responding to this thing called HRT.
Yep.
And then you
Yep.
have to navigate the crazy for-profit medical system when you don't feel good.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
yeah,
Yes. When you're most vulnerable and
right.
you don't feel like you can stand up for yourself.
When I don't feel
Yes.
good. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
It is, and you don't know what you don't know. And
Right.
that's, everybody is at a certain point in your life, you will be faced with, you don't know what you don't know. And the solutions are hidden behind a veil of, unfortunately, misogyny that extends to female doctors.
Yes.
Yikes. So
Yeah, the
keep
world.
going, Kitty. Keep going till you're, in your 70s and 80s and 90s, because
Yes.
hope, yeah, I hope to live long enough to see universal health care and to get the profit out of medicine, because it's obscene. It is
Right.
truly obscene. So, and yeah. Oh, yep. So
I am the industry expert that offers you personal care.
thank you so much. Thank you again, Kitty. You
Yeah.
saved my brain, and I feel hopeful that going into my yearly review in 2 weeks, I'm not scared like I was a year ago. So,
Wow.
yeah.
She's going to be able to stay employed.
Yep.
That's so, and you talked about a landscaping business. You talked about just having the vitality to thrive in the next 30 years.
Yep.
So you've got all the ammunition, and be sure to email me back if if there's a glitch, or you need to brainstorm again, we can get back together
Thank
and
you.
figure it out. But you're pretty ingenious.
Well,
So,
thank you. Thank you. It's like
yeah,
I've had to fight for a bunch of different things, and you gave me the ammunition and the directions and the resources. So,
right. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kitty. And
Sure.
hang in there.
Yeah,
Hang
great
in there.
meeting you.
Yes, nice to meet you as well. And I wish you well.
You too. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Her energy is really high. She has a 30-year plan.
Build your personal plans at jumpstartaip@gmail.
Please share if this has been helpful. Let's help others.